Our glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Elohim. Glorified be Adonai, Yahweh Shai. Glorified be the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit of the Most High. Alright, let's get with it. Greetings to our JOHN14. Let's get to the point right here. We're going to do JOHN14, chapter 14, the way, the truth, and the life. And let's get edified. Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in Yahweh Elohim, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, there you may also be. And where I go, you know, that way you know. Amen. And basically, the hopeful elect, the one-third remnant, Yahushua is going to come and save us. And he's got a place for us, man. That's what he's saying. Thomas said to him, Adonai, we do not know where you're going. How can we know the way? And Yahushua said to him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Yeah, man, he's the light. He paved the way. He says the Father revealed, if you have known me, you will have known my Father also. And from now on you know him and have seen him. Philip said to him, Adonai, how show us the Father, and it's sufficient for us. And Yahushua said to him, Have I been with you so long, and yet you have not known me? Philip, he questioned. He who has sent me has seen the Father, so how can you say, Show us the Father? Do you not believe that I am in the Father, and the Father in me? The words that I speak to you, I do not speak on my own authority, but the Father who dwells in me does the works. Believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me. Or else believe me for the sake of the works themselves. Yeah, man, basically there's no other way, but to the Mashiach, you know what I'm saying? He's a Passover lamb. Now it says the answered prayer. Most assuredly I say to you, he who believes in me, the works that I do, he will do also, and greater works than he will do, because I go to my Father. And whatever you ask in my name, that I will do, that my Father may be glorified in the Son. If you ask anything in my name, I will do. Yeah, that's what we always pray to our Father on behalf of Adonai, our Mashiach, Yahweh Shai, his only begotten. Yahweh Shai promises another helper. If you love me, keep my commandments, and I will pray the Father that I will give you another helper. That's the Ruach HaKodesh, man, and he may abide with you forever. Yeah, glorify your name. That's what the Israelites have. We have the Ruach, the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it neither sees him nor knows him. But you know him, for he dwells with you and will be with you within you. Glorified be his name, and it's true. That's why it's only one-third remnant, man, because the world can't. It ain't for them. It says indwelling of the Father and of the Son. It says, because he said, I will not leave you orphans, I will come to you. Yeah, the Ruach, the Holy Spirit. A little while longer, the world will see me no more, but you will see me, because I live, you will live also. At that day, you will know that I am in my Father, and my Father in me, and I in you. Yeah, man, because we believe in the Father through our Mashiach, because we have the Ruach, the Holy Spirit. And he who has commanded and kept them, it is he who loves me, and he who loves me will be loved by my Father, and I will love him and manifest myself to him. Yeah, that's why we understand the old ways of our heritage, because Yahweh Shai spirits with us. Judas said to him, it's another Judas, Lord, how is it that you will manifest yourself to us and not the world? And Yahweh Shai answered him, saying, if anyone loves me, he will keep my word, and my Father will love him, and he will come to him and make our homes with him. He who does not love me does not keep my words, and the words which you hear is not mine, but the Father who sent me. See, there you go, man. Keep his law, statutes, and commandments. Rebuke everything. Lord Yahweh Shai die for and do the works of the Spirit. See, that makes you Israelite. The gift of peace, it says, these things I have spoken to you while being present to you. But the Helper, the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, from the Father will send in my name. He will teach you all things. And it's true, man, because the way we break down doctrines and everything is through the Ruach, the Holy Spirit, man. Because take that away from me, and I'm just an idiot, man. He says he will teach you all things and bring to you your remembrance, all things that I said to you. Yeah, man, remembering who we are. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives to you, I give to you. Let your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. And that's why we're not afraid. You have heard me say to you, I am going back and coming back to you. If you love me, you would rejoice, because I said I am going to the Father, for my Father is greater And I am, yeah, man, Yahweh Elohim, the mighty I am. And now I have told you before it comes, that when it does come to pass, you may believe. I will no longer talk much with you, for the rulers of this world is coming, and he has nothing in me. But the world may know that I love the Father, and as the Father gave me commandment, so I do. Arise, let us go from here. Yeah, man, that's now you know, man, the Israelites, man, set apart for a reason, man. Chapter 15, it says the true vine. He says, I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine dresser. Every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away, and every branch that bears fruit, he prunes, that I may bear more fruit. You are already clean because of the word which I have spoken to you. Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear, it says here, fruit of itself unless it abides in the vineyard. Neither can you unless you abide in me. Yeah, if you don't have the Ruach HaKodesh, you can't do this work, basically. I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me, and I in him, bears much fruit. For without me, you can do nothing. See, glorified be your name. Without the Ruach, man, we're no better than these worldly religions, man. If anyone does not abide in me, he is cast out as a branch and is withered. And they gather them and throw them into the fire, and they burn. That means you backslide, you fall out of grace, and you know this truth. It's a wrap. If you abide in me, and my word abide in you, you will ask in what you desire, and it shall be done. By this my Father is glorified, that you bear much fruit, so you will be my disciples. Yeah, man, because that's the only way, the Most High could glorify us to us, man, because obviously the Ruach is with us, man, and it glorifies the Father because of our knowledge. There was as a gift from Him. Now says here, love, joy, and perfection. As the Father loved me, I also loved you. Abide in my love. If you keep my commandments, you will abide in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandment and abide in his love. These things I have spoken to you, that my joy may remain in you, and that your joy may be full. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for its friends. You are my friends if you do whatever I command you. No longer do I call you servants, for a servant does not know what his master is doing. But I have called you as friends, for all things I have heard from my Father I have let known to you. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you, that you should go and bear fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatever you ask the Father in my name, he gives to you. These things I command you, that you love one another. Man, glorified be his name, man. The world's hatred, it says. If the world hates you, you know that it hates me because it hated you. Yeah, that's why everybody hates, the one-third remnant. If you were of the world would love you. Yeah, that's why, if I was T.D. Jakes, Pastor Coon, or Joel Goldstein, or whatever piece of shit fools, they would love me, man. Therefore, the world hates you. You know what I'm saying? Remember, it says, the world that I said to you, a servant is not greater than his master. If they persecute me, they will also persecute you. If you keep my word, they will keep yours also. But if all these things they do to you for my name's sake, because they do not know him who sent me, if I had come and spoken to them, they would have no sin. But now that they have known, no excuses for their sins. Yeah, basically, now that you know the word, there's no excuse, man. He who hates me hates my Father also. Also, what I have not done among them the works which no one else did. They would have no sin, but now they have seen and also hated me, both in my Father. Yeah, man, you basically see all the miracles that, how shy did, you still didn't believe. But this happened that the world might be fulfilled, which is written in the law. They hated me without a cause. It says the coming rejection. But when the Helper comes, whom I shall send to you from the Father, the Spirit of truth, who proceeds from the Father, he will testify me, and you also will bear witness, because you have been with me from the beginning, it says. Chapter 16 is coming rejection. These things I have spoken to you, that you should not be made to stumble. They will put you out of the synagogues. Yes, the time is coming that whoever kills you will think that he offers the Most High service, that these things they did will do to you, because they have not known the Father nor me. But these things I have told you, that when the time comes, you may remember that I told you of them, and these things I did not say to you at the beginning, because I was with you. Yeah, basically, you might have to get smoked for the truth, man. But, die for what you believe in, man. And, the true Israelites, we're ready to roll. It says the works of the Holy Spirit. But now I go away to him who sent me, and none of you ask me, where are you going? But because I have said these things to you, sorrow filled your heart. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth, it is to your advantage that I go away. For if I do not go away, the Helper will not come to you. But if I depart, I will send him to you. The Holy Spirit says. And when he has come, he will convict the world of sin and of righteous in the judgment, of sin because they do not believe in me, of righteous because I go to my Father and you see me no more, of judgment because the ruler of this world is judged. Yeah, man, the heavenly bodies. I still have many things to say, but you cannot bear them now. However, when the Spirit of truth has come, it says here, it will guide you into all truth. And it's true, man, because that's how we know the scriptures very well, because we have the Ruach, you know. But he will not speak on his own authority, but whatever he hears, he will speak, and he will tell you things to come. He will glorify me, for he will take off what is mine and declare it to you. And all things the Father has are mine. Therefore I said he will take of mine and declare it to you. See, that's what we're the one serve, man. And it says here, the sorrow will turn into joy. A little while now, and you will not see me again. A little while, and you will see me because I go to my Father. Then some of his disciples said among themselves, what is this that he says to us? That a little while longer he will not see him, and then again a little while, and you will see me. And because I go to my Father, therefore he said, what is this that he says, a little while? We do not know what he's saying. Now Yahweh knew that they desired to ask him, and he said to them, are you inquiring among yourselves about what I said? A little while, and you will not see me, and again a little while, and you will see me. Most assuredly I say to you that you will weep and lament, but the world will rejoice, and you will be sorrowful, but your sorrow will be turned into joy. A woman, when she is in labor, has sorrow because of her hour has come. But as soon as she has given birth to the child, she no longer remembers the anguish for joy at a human being has been born into the world. Therefore you now have sorrow, but I will see you again, and your heart will rejoice. And your joy, no one will take away from you. Yeah, man, will get delivered. And in that day you will ask me nothing. Most assuredly I say to you, whatever you ask the Father in my name, he will give to you. That's what we're praying in the name of Mashiach, to the Father, Until now you have asked nothing in my name. Ask and you will receive, that your joy may be fulfilled. It says, Yahweh Shai has overcome the world. These things I have spoken to you in figurative language, but the time is coming that when I will no longer speak to you in figurative language, but I will tell you plainly about the Father. In that day you will ask in my name, and do not say to you that I shall pray the Father for you. For the Father himself loves you, because you have loved me, and have believed that I come forth from him. And I came forth from the Father, and have come into the world. Again I leave the world and go to the Father. His disciples said to him, see, now you are speaking plainly, and using no figure of speech. Now we are sure that you know all things, and have no need that anyone should question you. By this we believe that you come forth from the living Elohim Yahweh. Yahweh Shai answered them, do you believe? Indeed, the hour is coming, yes, has now come, that you will be scattered each to his own, and will leave me alone. And I am not alone, because the Father is with me. These things I have spoken to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but of good cheer. I have overcome the world. Man, glorified be his name. So basically, that's how we have overcome the world, because we know the Father through the Mashiach, man. You know what I'm saying? We're JOHN14, man. Hope this was edifying, man. Glorified be your name, Father, Yahweh Elohim, man. Glorified be Adonai, Yahweh Shai. Glorified be the Spirit, the Ruach Kadesh.